Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of some Building Big with Jerm. How's everybody doing today? Today, we are going to be stepping away from this project to go work on an older project that we haven't been to in a while, but I want to show you some stuff I've done off camera first. I built this house here, and I think it looks really, really cool. It's much different than every other house that we've done here so far, but I really like it. I don't know what it is. I think it looks just really cool. I like it a lot. We got the prismarine roof, and then there's a little, what are they called? Dormer? Is that right? Little dormer on the top? That's not right, is it? Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't know what I was thinking it was, but yeah, that's a dormer up there, and then we got a little rose bush thing down here. Some barrels out here. This is supposed to look like maybe it's filled with, like, roses or something. I don't know. And then we'll eventually get an interior done in here, but for now, it's just a dirt wall, pretty much. But I have done some interior stuff over here in this house. I decided to make this my house. And, oh, I've also done a bunch of texture stuff. So we got new paintings, kind of. I've redone most of the paintings we had in the pack to match the style a little bit better. And I gave them all new borders. And then, well, we come in here. We got a little foyer in here. And then this is going to be a little kitchen. Because I realized I built this whole place without a kitchen, so I'm gonna make this into a kitchen. And then this is just gonna be like a back exit into the alley. And then, I don't have a door in there yet. Then we come down here, here's another one of the paintings. We come up the stairs here, and then we got a little bedroom right here, which I think is pretty cool. This is probably my favorite painting right now. So what I did, I opened up the paintings in Photoshop. And they all had like a 1 pixel wide border. So I got rid of that, scaled them down a little bit so that they could all fit in a 2 pixel wide border. And in Photoshop, you can pick the amount of colors you want in an indexed image. So I picked, I think 16. I think there's 16 colors in here, maybe 32. I'm not positive. There's probably 32 because there's a lot going on here. Then we got a little bed right here. This is what the ceiling looks like. Double slabs with regular slabs going in between them. Then we got a little balcony out here, which is pretty cool. And then up here, I think I'm going to make a little workspace up here. I think this guy is going to be like an inventor. So I think he's going to have like some flying machines up here. I think that could be pretty cool. And it would be pretty fitting with our theme that we're going for here with the steampunk. I think it could be pretty cool. But I got a little bit uninspired in this area, so I decided to go out to my diorite castle and do a little bit of work. Just working on like the balcony area on the outside of the castle and dressing that up, and then working on the roof a little bit. And I think it all turned out pretty good. But today we are going to be heading off that way, just past that mountain over there. You know what? Let's bring up the clouds just a little bit. We're going to come off this way, and we need to get a road put in here at some point. But I want to plan out the city a little bit more first so we know where everything's going to be. I want to have a big town center, and I want to have a lot of buildings in this area, so I don't know how big the city's going to be yet and where the roads are going to be. So we'll get that worked out eventually. So if you know this world pretty well, you probably already know where I'm going. I am heading to the Tuscan village, Tuscan like Italian style village that we started, where the vineyard is at. And this is what we're going to be working on. I've got some pretty cool ideas for this area. First of all, I do need to redo these houses pretty much. I'm just going to swap out some blocks pretty much because I built this area at a time where I was using my texture pack, A Little Taste of Jerm. And these blocks all blended together much, much better than they do now. And this texture was kind of like opposite. This was smooth, and then this was bricks, the smooth sandstone. So I basically just need to reverse that. But I'll get to that eventually. But we're actually not working down here at these houses today. We are going to be heading up there, up on top of the mountain. And we're going to be starting to work on something I've wanted to for a while, but just never got around to because I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do it. This is how we're going to do it. Red sandstone. And this is obviously not the vanilla color or texture. I've been messing around with this for a few days, and I think I got something that I really, really like. A color that I really, really like. So let me just go ahead and hop over to my creative test world, and I'll show you an example build with this block. So you probably look at this and think this is a really gross color for this. And I kind of agree, but once you start putting it into a build like this, then it really starts to shine. And I think this looks so good. So what we're going to be doing is building a castle on top of that mountain out of this material. And this is what we got. We got a gradient of, oh, we can look on this side. We got a gradient of granite going up into the rough red sandstone, up into the regular smooth red sandstone. And then we have brick roofs. And I think this is such a good look. I love this. And then we're going to have a bunch of trees like this around the area. And then maybe some of this, like leaves growing up the side of it. But I kind of like how it looks just like this. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing with that. But just this build right here, I'm in love. I'm in love with this block. And then I looked up some images of like medieval Italian villages, and I got a bunch of images of streets like this. I don't think we're going to be doing this much in this area that we're going to be working on, but I wanted to do a little mock-up of it. And I think it looks really cool. This is like an exact copy of some image that I found online, except for this house. I wanted to try it with cobblestone, but I don't know how much that works. But yeah, I think this looks really good. I like this a lot. And this is something I showed in a tutorial a while back, doing the stairs for the sides here, for the sides of roofs. And I think it works really well out here, especially. Well, with this style, I mean, especially because it's very difficult to get a good looking side without going over with the slabs. And I don't want to do that because if you look up Italian houses, like medieval Italian houses, the roofs stop right at the edge. There's not really any overhang or anything. So I think this is perfect. I think this works out perfectly. So we don't have to have weird things like this where we come over two. We can have like a smooth transition between the two. And I think that's a good look. But like I said, there's not going to be much of this in the area we're building. It's mostly going to be stuff like this. And then inside the castle, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that yet. We'll probably have a few smaller versions of this. But for the rest of it, I don't know. I'm going to have to do a lot of research on like Italian castles. I've looked into it a little bit already, but I need to do a little bit more research. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop over. Oh, you know what? Before we do, let's check out these paintings really quick. So I removed the paintings that were like pots and pans because in 1.15, the next update, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but transparency does not work on paintings anymore. It just turns them white. It's very possible it could be a bug, but in case it's not, I want to be prepared for that, so we don't have weird pots and pans everywhere. And now with like item frames and stuff, being able to place on all kinds of different surfaces, you can pull off an effect like that, like the pots and pans, with just item frames and putting tools in them, I feel like. But yeah, this is kind of what we got. The top ones I think are perfect. Like from here to here, these are all perfect. The bottom ones are not as good. I need to work on those a little bit. I do like this one. I think this one's good. But the rest of these are a little bit strange. This one's okay. But the rest of these, yeah, I need to work on a little bit. Especially this one. This one is not great at all. But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hop back into the regular world now and get to work on some planning. Alright, we're back, and I've been doing a little bit of planning here, as you can see. So this is how we're going to do this. The road is going to come up this way, somewhere over there. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we're going to have it wrap up around this way. We're going to build up the land a little bit so that we can have a road winding this way, and then it'll wind back right here. And then the gate will be right here. So I do need to do a little bit of planning, a little bit more planning up here, obviously, but for just this front wall, I think we're going to be okay. I think I'm probably going to have the wall wrap around this way somehow. I'll probably have to build up the terrain a little bit here. Can we cover this up? Let's do that. So yeah, I'll probably have to build up the terrain here a little bit, build it out. I do want to keep this little like inset here still, like the little cave area, but we're going to build out a big chunk of rock out on top of that and then have the wall going that way. And then I think up top there, maybe not exactly up top there, but higher up, we're going to have a castle. Like a keep, I should say, not the castle. This whole area is going to be the castle. And I think we'll probably fill in, I'll probably smooth out the terrain quite a bit throughout here because I want to have like rolling hills of just like houses here and there, and then like big farmland and maybe some more vineyards. I think that could be pretty cool. But let's go ahead and get started on this tower right here. Well, should I start? Maybe I'll start on this tower actually. Let's start right here. So I am probably going to build up the terrain a little bit here. Well, I don't know. I might build it up or I might dig it down. It would probably be easier to dig it down to smooth this whole thing out a little bit better. So we'll see. But for now, I'm just going to be building on top of this. So let's go. Where is it? Right here. This is the corner. So we're just going to build up like a gradient of this diorite, or not diorite, this granite. Just kind of building up randomly like this. We'll go like that, boom, and boom. And something like that. And then we'll come in with the regular red sandstone, the rough version. We'll just come in and kind of sprinkle some in here and there, just to kind of make it look like a better transition from this texture to the smooth texture. And then we'll come in and just fill in the rest with the regular smooth red sandstone. So there we go, just like that. That's good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this all the way around, and we'll come back and do the roof and some details. All right, been doing a little bit of work here, working out this gate entrance because it was a little bit difficult to figure out, so I wanted to do that off camera. Got to fix up this side of it though. So let's do that really quick. I just need to add in some different blocks. We'll put a rough one there and then smooth mainly across the top here, maybe one rough there. And then we'll just go upside down brick stair there, upside down there, and then fill in the rest of these gaps with slabs, just like that. I think that's a good look. I like that. But okay, so now what I want to do, I want to come up top here. Let's go right here for the scaffolding. And we're going to climb up here and we'll start out with the roof. So we'll go, ooh, almost fell. Stair there, stair there, stair there and there. And then on each corner, we'll do stairs like that. And then in between all the stairs, we'll put slabs, upside down slabs like this. And then all the way up, we're just gonna staircase it up like this. So we'll go slab there, there, and at the very top, there. So like this. This is the slope we're gonna be going for here. There we go. That's what it should look like. So let's climb down here now. And we're gonna break out a block there, there, and there. And then I think every other block we're gonna break out. And we're gonna grab the stone cutter and we're gonna make 3 cut sandstone, right? Is that what it's called? Yes, cut. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go boom, 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 like that. And then 3 smooth sandstone stairs. Whoops. We'll go there, there, and there. And we're gonna grab a bunch of spruce wood. We're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. We're gonna put one there underneath each pillar, pretty much. And then we'll grab a bunch of spruce trapdoors and put them in here in these windows. Maybe have a couple of them closed, maybe 2 of them open, like that. There we go, just like that. I think that's a good look. So that I'm gonna do all the way around the tower, and I'm gonna be doing it on this tower as well. And then these towers down that way will change up a little bit, but I'm gonna go grab some other stuff now, some materials to do some landscaping around here, and we'll come back and work on that together. All right, so we are gonna come up here and we're gonna replace a bunch of this stone right here with dirt. And I wanna get some grass growing up here, so let's go ahead and swap out some of this for grass blocks. And that'll hopefully start spreading there a little bit. But I want to come in with first of all, some leaves kind of climbing up the side here. And we do have kind of a gross color out here in the savanna, but I think it works, honestly. I don't mind it. I don't think it's a bad color for this. So we'll do that, and then let's do a fence there. And we're just gonna do some small, well, actually, let's do a bigger one here. A slightly bigger one. I'm not sure exactly what kind of trees these would be, but you see these a lot in like Tuscan style areas. So we'll do that, and just kind of give it like a roundish shape to it. And let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Does kind of cover up the build there a little bit, but we'll be able to see a lot more of it once we get the walls in. So I'm not too fussed about that. And then I want to have like a wall, a small cobblestone wall along the walkway here as you're coming up. Just obviously so you don't fall down, but I think it'll also give a good feel of it being like it's been here for a while. So we'll do stairs, slabs, and a few walls. Not many, but a few. We'll just kind of mix them in here and there. Just mix them in, and we're gonna smooth out this road. Like I said, we'll smooth it out a little bit here. So we'll bring it out like this maybe, and I'm hoping that we'll get some regular grass growing in here so we can just make this all path blocks for the most part. But we'll do that there, maybe cobblestone there. And I'm thinking I'm gonna come in later on and mix in some mossy cobblestone as well. I think that'll be a good addition to the area. Maybe something like that. Let's get rid of this. And let's also dig this back just a little bit. We don't have a ton of room here. We don't want to make it seem like just a sheer drop here. But need a little bit more room for the road. So let's go ahead and put in some slabs now. So yeah, this is going to be a good feel. I like this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop up here and start working on this wall so we can get it done for today. And then we'll come back and maybe try to put in a few small trees along here. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started on that, and I'll be back in just a little bit. All right, there we go. That's looking pretty good. I still need to finish up the sides of the towers. I decided not to do the backside because that was just going to take too much time, and I want to get this episode done today. But let's go ahead and work out some of the details on the outside here a little bit. So I want to have a little bit of stone in here, like little rocks. Well, not little rocks, but just like rocks that are here from carving out the cliff, so that they can make the path here or something. So let's do a little bit of all of this. So we'll do a little bit of stone here, like that. And then we'll do a stair there, and we'll have to break that. Let's do it like that. And just mix in some stones together, like this. Just to give a little like cliffside look, I think. I think this will be good if we just do stuff like this along here. And then I want to add little small spruce trees along here. And I need to grab some more acacia leaves because I want to just cover this cliffside or the side of this building here with leaves like we did on that tower there. I think it's a cool look for this style. So just stuff like this, just kind of wrapping up the building pretty much. I think it's a good look. So just like this, pretty much. Just climbing up the wall, the cliff here a little bit. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool look. And we'll probably, I think it would be cool to add in some like acacia fences. Maybe to make it look like it's growing off of this, whatever this acacia fence is. Like it's some kind of bush maybe. That could be cool maybe. Yeah, I like that. And then of course, like we did on the other side, I'll go through and add in some grass here and there, some grass blocks. Just like that, and then I'll probably, once I get some more stones and stuff in here, I'll probably change it up a little bit and make some more grass patches. But now I want to try to make a small one of these trees, and it's going to be very difficult to do on this cliffside here, but I think we can pull it off. I already did that wrong. So we're going to do that, I think. And it's not going to be exactly this perfect shape. It's going to be a little more messy, but I think it's still going to be a cool look. Let's see, how does that look? Yeah, I like that. I don't mind that. And then we'll do another one over, let's see, like right here maybe, there. Then we'll come up to again, like that. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a cool look. And then one last thing I think I want to add to this area, but I'm not positive on yet. Well, I do need to add some more grass in here for sure. But I want to try to add in some lilacs here and there, just to add a little bit of color. It's a pretty, I mean, it looks fine without it. And it might even be too bright, because I added these in my creative world. And that's in a plains biome. So it's not, I mean, it kind of matches the plains colors there better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe we'll just use them on the inside. Maybe we'll put one right there. Then we can kind of cover that up with a tall grass maybe a little bit. I don't know. How does that look? Yeah, I don't think I like that. I don't think I like those pink colors in there, and then like the neon green. I don't think it's a good look for this. So we'll just not do that here. But all right, so I think that is going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Let me know. Let me know what you think of this place. I think it's going to be a very, very cool project to do. Don't worry, I'm not going to be abandoning this steampunk city over there. I just got a little bit, I'm at a little bit of a roadblock. I need some ideas for what else I should do over there. I'm just really struggling to come up with ideas for that, other than just building more and more houses. So yeah, give me your ideas for that. I need them. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. If you have any ideas for this, of course, let me know in the comments down below. And send over any inspiration pictures you have for this. And I need a name for this kingdom. I also need one for the steampunk too, but mainly for this kingdom. So let me know if you have any ideas for that as well. But hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.